Okay, people, again, Jet 888 here. Again, December 5th. Again, the scalar waves are still here. Yeah, that's all natural, right? Anyhow, I'm here with my little buddy, Lucky Dragon, and you know what I'm looking at the staging area here? This is a staging area where people come and bring their dogs and horses and bikes and they run. And the county, for some reason, felt that cactus were really good things to have in the area. That over there is Choyas cactus. I mean, look at that. What a friendly, welcoming plant to have in a staging area. It looks like a little graveyard, doesn't it? But how would you like it if your dog just happened to accidentally get off leash, or maybe your child wants to run and they happen into this area at this public staging area? Now, I've called the county and I've talked to the recreation department regarding these, and they said that they are going to remove them, but actually what they did is they just put them somewhere else. I mean, if these get caught on ground squirrels or coyotes or rabbits, it is not a good day for that animal. Look at that. These things don't exist in a soft riverbed. They usually grow naturally on a rocky or hilly environment. So I don't know why they'd want to force them into a riverbed. Now these look like wild roses, which is kind of interesting and nice because they have rose hips, which you could use vitamin C, make vitamin C of, I think, if that's what this is. There's some over there, and it's not like these cacti wouldn't wash off and go on the trail where other animals are. And a lot of animals don't actually stay on trails. All right, well, they're still flying in the air. The scalar wave's still going. We do have some nice stuff going on. Isn't that cute? Anyhow, this is where we are. Step into nature. On where you can experience nature on foot, horse, or bike. Foot, horse, or bike. And it says coastal sage, scrub, and lush canopies of riparian vegetation. Riparian vegetation. This is what they show you. Does this constitute as riparian vegetation? Sorry about that. My headphones are off. Gosh, I hope you could hear me. Anyhow, this is not riparian vegetation at all. In fact, why don't they mention the Choyas jumping cactus here? They don't mention it. In fact, there's their riparian vegetation. I mean, we supposedly have some water shortage, supposedly, and yet they're planting Choyas cactus near a horse hiking and cycling trail. So here they're talking about Sweetwater Reservoir, and it said that it was used for farming and grazing. Grazing and farming doesn't mesh with Choyas cactus that they've planted. And here's more of their riparian habitat that they are. Oh, look at that. Mickey Mouse. Yep. That is not a riparian habitat. Sorry. So they talk about restoring lands, rarest native habitats, invasive plants can outcompete native plants for space, sunlight, water, and nutrients. Huh. Do you see any cactus in here? No. There's another little graveyard of Choyas cactus. Now these are just babies, so imagine when these get really big and start breaking off And you've got the trail and cyclists and horseback riders and people with their dogs, runners. In fact, I made a phone call about a month ago to the county Parks and Recreations and talked to them about that, and they said that they had a lot of complaints about this, and yet what I'm seeing being out here is there's even more areas of being planted. This wasn't here before, so they added about, I've seen 3 more places that they've added these choice cacti, as they tell you where and you can and cannot go. Of course, people are for the most part going to stay on trail, but they have set these little things up. I mean, they may as well have just put little crosses so you know exactly where to step. This is the same county that spent $70,000 for an artist concept to paint on one of their wells. The wells that they are, Dragon says hello, these are the wells that they are allowing the 5G towers to be alongside also. Yep. And I tried to call and ask them, or I did call and ask them where their studies for having the cell towers right on a water tank, and they told me they didn't think that it was a problem or had any negative biological effects on the water or people. All right. Anyhow, that's enough complaining for the day. Okay, guys, write your local people and let them know that they're being watched. Isn't that interesting, Sky? All right, carry on. Bye. That looks like a dragon. Isn't that weird? Looks like it's standing up, like that's its mouth, the top thing. It looks like it has something on its nose, the tip of its nose. Interesting. It's kind of cool. There's the rangers who, in my last area I was at, the staging area, it took 2 weeks before they even knew that the round pins like this had been stolen. 2 weeks. They had no idea, and they won't replace it even though it was done on their watch. All right, guys, again, over and out. If I don't show up at home, it's that ranger was the last person I saw. Okay. Bye.